We start with the latest developments from a triple murder investigation in Morgan County. It is the first triple homicide case for Decatur police in over 20 years. On your left, you're looking live at Decatur City Hall, where in the last hour we learned new details on the investigation from police. On the right, the photo of the suspect who was arrested today, Carson Peters. This afternoon, Peters turned himself in to U.S. Marshals at the Riverwalk Marina in Decatur. Peters is charged with 3 counts of capital murder. April Hanner is also in custody. Police describe her as Peters' significant other and say she helped him get away after the crime. She is charged with hindering prosecution, but more charges could be coming. Investigators originally thought she and Peters were traveling together, but Hanner was found by U.S. Marshals today in Piedmont in Calhoun County, about 100 miles away from where Peters was captured. We're also learning more about the victims. We learned the name of the 4th victim who was hospitalized, Mary Kenny. She is in stable condition with non-life-threatening injuries. The other victims are James Edward Miller, Teresa Lynn Peters, and Tammy Smith. They all lost their lives. Tonight we learned that Miller was the boyfriend of Tammy Smith. Tammy was Teresa Peters' sister, and Teresa was the suspect's estranged wife. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Schaefer. Naja Sherman is off tonight. Let's get right to Way 31's Megan Reyna. She joins us live now from Decatur City Hall with more on this investigation. Megan?
Yeah, that's right, Dan. Just about 45 minutes ago, we learned that the woman who called 911 was the person that was shot and is hospitalized. Her name is Mary Kenny. She is the mother of Teresa Peters and Tammy Smith, both victims that you were mentioning earlier. Right now, we still don't know if the suspect, Carson Peters, was ever actually with April Hanner. That's the person they're also searching for. Police were not able to confirm they actually traveled together. However, Hanner was arrested in Piedmont by the U.S. Marshals as well. She's booked in jail for hindering prosecution. As far as the impact on this community, like Dan was mentioning, this is the first triple homicide in more than 20 years in this area.
Oh, it was a very traumatic event for the community at large, not only for the Denver community, for Morgan County in general. Whenever we have a homicide, period is very traumatic.
We know that investigators are still searching for that truck they believe Peters was traveling in. As far as the family of these victims, we did hear from them that they are relieved that he is in custody today. Reporting live in Decatur, Megan Reyna, Way 31 News.